Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's White in at the point. Now here's Booker. Lets it go from 14. And the bank shot is good. Booker's got the first basket of the game for the Suns. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Over Booker. Brown. Good.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker against Brown. And stolen by White. Spins. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And it's Brown missing. And here's Booker. Paul surveying the floor. Fires the three. Here's Ayton. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up two on the second effort.
Now, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Horford with the screen on Booker. The kick out to Tatum. Over in the corner. White. No good from outside. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. It's good from long range. Booker's got 5.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Suns.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Al Paul, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Back to Brown. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Suns.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Outside Tatum. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Celtics passing it around. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix leading by 5. Bridges outside. Craig sets the screen for Paul. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
The first free throw is good. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Both free throws good from Craig. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
And a moment to see numbers for Devin Booker, averaging about 27 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown with it. A 26-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. Horford with the screen on Booker. And here's Brown outside.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Craig. Ayton sets the pick for Craig. 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple. Craig's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
White finds Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Paul. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Booker. He has 5. Passes it to Paul. Ayton a screen on White. Shot clock at 5. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The 3 from Tatum. He can't hit that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Puts up a 3. Jaylen Brown, and that's good. He has 5.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Craig with a screen on White. Baseline jumper. A shot by Paul, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 7. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Here's Ayton. No good. Nice D from Williams. White inside, defended by Paul. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. The 11-footer. Williams dishes to Horford. It's deflected. Williams kicks to Brown. Horford with a screen on Booker. Brown, good.
And gorgeous looking jumper from Brown there. The more attempts he gets from there, the better his jump shot will be.
Now the pass to Craig. Over to the left wing. Ayton. Williams with the block. Ayton against Tatum. He takes it in. They get the rebound. Williams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Sharge comes in for Torrey Craig. And Johnson subbed in for Booker. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. That they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And the Suns call time. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here is Paul. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now, here's Tatum. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Horford with the screen on Bridges. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Tatum on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Boston trailing. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Brown. Back to Williams. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Now Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, Johnson. Here's the three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Celtics shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Horford high post. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
And that one falls for Bridges. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future. But when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Brown. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Brown. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Brown's got 10.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Brogdon outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Shoots over Griffin. And the Suns miss again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And they recover it. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Suns on defense, trailing by 2. Williams, a screen on Paul. Pritchard passes to Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Brogdon outside. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go with the 3. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul outside. Johnson outside. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Okogie. And too long on the shot. The Celtics with the lead. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Hauser. Boston again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Griffin against Saric. There's Lee with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Suns lead by 1.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Brogdon looking it over. Over Lee. The shot by Brogdon, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Lee in a 2-guard. Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Hauser. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Out to the wing. Ayton against Griffin. Fades back. And it's Ayton missing. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. White against Johnson. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark. And stolen by White. Boston again missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Lee outside. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Lee's got 6. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Lee. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Hands the 12-footer. He has 7.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts, so he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up. You gotta love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off a 31-point game against Brooklyn. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Johnson. Suns leading by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kicks it to Ayton. The pass to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brown. Bridges with the steal. Booker outside. Back to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Good work defensively by Horford.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Outside, Tatum fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Suns leading. Here's Craig. Bridges outside. Booker against White. Again, the miss by Booker.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
The quick thinking of Tatum. You have to be impressed with how he readies himself to shoot before he gets the ball.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Craig finds Booker. Shoots over White. Again, the miss by Booker. Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Booker against Brown. Horford with the screen on Booker. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Suns.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
And the first one at the line is good. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Al Horford has seen so much in his career. He's become a valuable asset both on the floor and in the locker room as a leader.
Now here's Booker, 11 points in the game. Shot by Johnson, no good. Right the pass to Tatum. Horford against Bridges. Williams sets a screen for Brown. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Aiden's up there for the rejection.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. White finds Tatum. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Over Booker. Horford, no luck. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Booker in the corner. Pass to Craig. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
Tatum drives in. Three-pointer. Craig pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
To the inside. They need this one. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Robert Williams.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
And he knocks down the first one.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Saric has checked in for the Suns. Chris Paul comes in for Johnson. Ayton hits them both. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. For 3, Booker. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And here's Brown outside. Bridges with the board.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tatum dishes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Over Booker. And another miss by Boston.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Ayton. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta. Ayton a screen. Got a piece of it. Paul finds Ayton. From deep. And it's Paul missing.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Back to Tatum from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Paul. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Boston trailing. Tatum looking around. Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Lee comes in for Booker. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And here is Paul. Out to Saric. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Saric playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
Here's Pritchard, trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
The Celtics shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Brogdon the pass to Pritchard. Back to Brogdon. Fires from deep. Paul grabs the board. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:52 left in the second quarter. A fader. The shot by Saric, no good.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Here's Brogdon. That one doesn't go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. There's the pass to Paul. Pass to Saric. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Pritchard. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Williams with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Boston again missing.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Here's Okogie, right now averaging about 5 points a game. Saric outside. And the 3-ball is good. Saric has got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Tatum's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Celtics. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul kicks to Lee. Passes to Okogie. Screen by Sharch. There's Okogie. He's guarded by Williams. Okogie misses. Here's Tatum.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
The Suns, 38.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter, it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And as we look ahead on our schedule, is there anything fun you guys are really looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Shaq making some more bad predictions. That's always fun for me.
Don't lie to the people at home, Kenneth Cornelius Bailey. Shaq Stradamus is never wrong about anything.
Well, I mean, I checked my notes, but we'd be here a long time.
Whatever.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
You look at their bench production, so valuable to have guys that can come in and contribute the way they have. Lets the starters catch their breath without doing any damage.
I need to catch my breath right now.
Why?
There's someone we can bring on the bench for this broadcast.
Oh, my gosh.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Jaylen Brown out there with White. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Brown the pass to Horford. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Inside. And finished off by Craig.
So he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Boston shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. White the pass to Williams, and the basket is good. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
First team foul.
Bridges a screen on White. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Tatum.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Tatum against Bridges. Tatum no good. Phoenix leading by 6. Craig kicks to Paul. Craig with a screen on Williams. Here's Ayton. Hits the jumper. Ayton's got 10.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Bridges against Tatum. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
Celtics have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Craig with a screen on White. The pass to Craig from the arc. And it's White with the rebound.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
Now Tatum. He's got 15. Outside White. The 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Craig finds Booker. Bridges outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 5 points in the game.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Craig against Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Ayton against Williams. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Phoenix. Celtics trail by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. From downtown, Boston grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. He dishes it to Booker. Pass to Craig. Pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Here's Brown. Griffin trying to get open. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Brown.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Booker looking around. Ayton a screen on Brown. Here's Booker. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Ball against White. Outside Griffin. Horford with the screen on Ayton. Here's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Griffin staying strong down low, even when he knows the hit is coming. Great concentration and toughness shown there.
The Celtics have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. He's off on the first.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
Good on the second free throw. Suns leading by 7. Now here's Booker. 15 points in the game. Craig with a screen on Brown. Here's Booker. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Horford. Passes it to Brown. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's Brown. He's got 12. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Johnson against White. Johnson dishes to Booker. Paul outside. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
And the pass to Hauser. Now here is Horford. Brown outside. White wide open. He fires. Busted. No good that time either. Phoenix leading by 11. Craig down low. Brown's there. Booker with the screen for Paul. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. But Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And he makes the first.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for White. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And so Griffin will bring it up for Boston, trailing by 13. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Hauser. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the paint. To stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Griffin not shying away from the contact. As he's elevated his game, he understands he's going to see a bunch of physical play.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Griffin at the line for 2 shots.
And that one misses. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Here's Pritchard, defended by Paul. Pritchard passes to Griffin. Inside, here's Brogdon. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Brogdon against Lee. And Šarić kicks to Paul. Back to Šarić. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Paul can't get it to go.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective.
Pass to Hauser. This one for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Hauser's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul outside. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brogdon against Lee. And here is Brogdon. He has 5. Williams a screen on Lee. Brogdon with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Suns leading by 12. We've got 1:55 left to play in the 3rd. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And the Suns miss again.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside Griffin. Down low, Hauser. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hauser's got his second bucket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Passes it to Johnson. Can they get it? Good on the triple. Johnson's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
Paul with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Charge just screen on Griffin. Paul can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 11. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. And there's the pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Brogdon with it. He has 7 to the inside. That's good from Williams on the assist from Brogdon. Williams has got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Ball outside. Pass to Lee from past the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Booker out there with Bridges. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's White. Brogdon outside. Outside, Horford. Williams sends a screen for Horford. Over Craig. And the shot is long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Booker the pass to Craig. Steps back and fires. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And he sinks the second.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Brown. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Craig for the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown right side. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now Bridges. Booker outside. Looking to get it going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He doesn't get the second one.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Booker against Tatum. To the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. That shot misses. White with the defensive effort. The pass to Williams. There's Brown with the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Tatum against Johnson. Now here's Tatum. He's tightly guarded. Horford with a screen on Johnson. Here's Tatum. Shoots over Johnson. Shot clock at 3. Horford no luck. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Bridges dishes to Booker. Rebound Boston. Williams has got the glass cover here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brown kicks to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges to stop the drought. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Fires for three. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Bridges passes to Ayton over Williams. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside White. Now the dish to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Johnson. Tatum passes to Horford. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Pass to Craig. Booker against White. Booker, right side. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes to Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And that one falls for Tatum. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now, here's Craig. The pass to Booker. Back to Craig. Off target with his three.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Tatum against Ayton. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns leading by 5. Here is Paul. Booker, right side. A wide open look here for Craig. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Horford with the screen on Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. Just 2 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. Booker, no good.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Booker against Tatum. And the shot goes down. Tatum's got 16 here in the second half.
What tenacity from Tatum, rushing off the contact and finding a way to his shot.
Booker outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Third team foul. At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Tatum. Count the basket and the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum at the line, shooting 1.
And Phoenix has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Bridges. Shoots the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. White up top. Defended by Booker. Here's Brown with the 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Craig finds Paul. 6 to shoot. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. And the Suns call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams kicks to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And Paul pulls it down. Suns leading by 4. Passes it to Craig. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's the pass to White. Back to Tatum. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker outside. Pass to Paul. Craig kicks to Ayton. Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Shoots over White. Here's Ayton. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Ayton's got 7 points here in this quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams, a screen on Bridges. Tatum passes to Williams. And stolen by Ayton. Ball against White. Ball outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
5th team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Tatum nails them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Ayton a screen on Brown. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot comes out. Now Boston takes it the other way. 1:11 left to play here in the 4th. Bridges against Tatum. Feeds to Williams. And stolen by Booker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Booker has the defense on him inside. He can still deliver. He doesn't let that get to him.
Devin Booker, 1 shot.
Time call ball here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Tatum. Here he goes. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Ayton with the rebound. On offense, here are the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. Craig with a screen on Brown. Shot from the top of the key, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Paul with the ball. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I don't know. It was just our defense. Obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.